A little busy right now. Hello!
My name is Sham, like Shamaneka no Shamu.
And my name's Natsuo. Like Natsuo the gecko.
Yeah.
You thought I wasn't gonna say it.
No, I was waiting.
Okay.
And welcome to Shooting the Breeze.
Bang, bang, bang.
Shooting the breeze means just to have random conversations, really. Just talking about random things. And I think the last 2 episodes we have done that. And so we're going to continue to do that. Talk like nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're incapable of staying on topic, so yeah.
Okay,
even if we had something to talk about, inevitably we would start talking about something else.
Yeah, we would just we'll go off on all these different tangents.
But that's the point. That is shooting the breeze.
Yeah.
Chopping it up.
Yeah, just chopping it up.
Yeah.
And just having these random conversations. And we are in Green Square in Komaya, Tokyo. That's all I really have to say. Yeah, so get ready for some kudaranai shaberi with our friend, confidant. What was the name?
Carol, maybe.
Carol.
Carol.
Welcome, Carol.
Welcome, Carol.
Hello, Carol.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, she doesn't have a mic. Yeah, there you go. You can share mine. Hello, Carol.
Hello.
So you are a wrestler,
Yes.
a Mexican wrestler.
Yes.
And today you said you wanted to come on, but just to colour in this snake. This not snake, this snail. That's what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here are your colours. Yeah, go for it. It's good. So Natsuo, the gecko.
Yeah.
What did you want to talk about today? You were giving it. Oh, that's right. That's right. I remembered the suggestion that I had.
Okay.
It was a really, really good idea that I had for companies, what they should do. And it was for Toshiba, actually, and for fridge companies. So my fridge, when you leave it open, it talks to you and says, oh, yeah, you've left the fridge open. Please close the door. But in Japanese, of course. And I thought it would be a really, really good idea to have that voice, like, in different, using different comedians and celebrities.
Sure, yeah.
And so, like, if you leave the door open for too long, she just keeps going on and on. Just close the door, shiminasai, just, what are you doing? Close the bloody door. And, like, you can do that, but with different comedians' voices. Like, you can have, like, they can give you, like, nutrition advice as well. So you could have something like, don't touch that bagel, you've had too many. We could have Will Smith saying, keep that bagel out your
mouth.
Yeah. That
That'd
kind
be
of
good.
thing. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Then you can have some different celebrities and comedians. Who would you like to see? Whose voice would you like to hear coming out of your fridge?
Whose voice would I like coming out of my fridge? I've never been asked this question before, so it's difficult. I'm not prepared to answer. The first person that comes to mind for whatever reason is I just want to have, like, Beat Takeshi's voice coming out of my fridge.
Beat Takeshi's voice coming out of your fridge.
Yeah.
What is he saying?
He's just saying something mean.
Something mean, man.
It's like, you know, I'm like,
Okay.
I'm just getting a piece of cheesecake or something. And it's just Beat Takeshi
Just calling you.
just calling me stupid.
Just calling you stupid. Just calling you. Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine he'd be saying, like, omae a lot.
Omae, nani yatteno?
Yeah.
Omae. Yeah.
I'd get to the point probably where I was just afraid of approaching my fridge.
That's the new way to diet as well. So it's a good way to diet. Just have Beat Takeshi hurling abuse at you. Just saying, omae, nani yatteno yo, stop eating that cheesecake. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. Like, Nat, you look really skinny. What's going on? I'm just like... I'm just so rattled. So rattled from my fridge.
From your fridge, yeah. I think that would be a good idea. I think I would like to have Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker?
Just Chris Tucker's voice.
Yeah.
That would be good for about 3 days.
That would get really annoying, I
Yeah,
think.
so 3 days, I
Yeah.
think.
Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker would be good. Who else would be good for your fridge?
Tucker Carlson.
Tucker. Oh, Jesus.
I would like to have an impersonation of Tucker Carlson, like
Tucker Carlson.
someone doing Tucker Carlson. You go to your fridge, and your fridge has food, but when you go for the food is not there. And the reason it's not there is because of all the immigrants. And the immigrants, and I want to have something
Yeah.
like that.
Just something really hateful coming from your fridge.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tucker Carlson. You got fired, huh?
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
You're an awful person.
Yeah, we don't like him very much here. Who else would you like to hear?
Beat Takeshi, Tucker Carlson, Will Smith,
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jack. You just open and be like, hee hee.
I'm gonna make a cake for all of you now.
Who else from my fridge?
It's gonna taste real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right.
Who's good?
That's what it's gonna do.
Who has a really interesting voice that I'd want coming?
I don't think. Oh, Mr. T.
Mr. T.
That's old school.
That's too obvious, though. Mr. T.
Well, there's a comedian who's he's quite famous in England. He's from Alabama. His name is Reginald D. Hunter. Do you know him?
No.
He's got a really, really deep voice. He's got a really cool voice.
He's from Alabama, but he's famous in England.
Yeah, he did a lot of like these kind of panel shows,
Interesting.
and yeah, he's got a voice like this. It's real,
Okay.
Yeah, it's just really funny. Yeah, he's got a really, really, really good voice.
Who would be good?
Gandalf,
Gandalf?
Ian McKellen,
Coming out the fridge?
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery would be good. Yeah. That's another one that would be like a bit intimidating to go to your fridge. Yeah, I don't know.
Bane.
Bane? Yeah, Bane would be good.
Yeah.
Bane would be good. You don't want somebody to like yeah, I mean I guess it depends what sort of relationship you're trying to have with the fridge, but generally I don't think you want somebody like too intimidating, like Beat Takeshi, Sean Connery, Bane.
We've only got
I want
men.
somebody. Yeah.
We should really.
That's-
Yeah. What do you think, Carol?
Great job, by the way.
That is really, really good.
Yeah.
That looks like a real, legit. Look at this. Look at that.
It's good. Good job on the shell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? What voice would you like to hear coming out of your fridge? Whose voice?
A woman's voice.
How about Mr. Bean?
That's not a woman. Mrs. Bean?
Mrs. Bean.
Mr. Bean. He doesn't really say anything though. Just open the fridge, your fridge just falls down and like water sprays everywhere or something.
Woman.
Yeah, a woman.
Yeah, I can't think of. There's that Japanese actress. She's like, she's got the really high pitched voice. You.
You?
She's on like Terrace House. She's got a really small, squeaky high voice. She's like a comedian. I forget what her name is. I think she goes by You.
Maybe.
You. Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, maybe. I do know that there's is she got short hair?
I think so. Yeah.
Long hair?
I don't think she has
There's
long
like
hair.
Torindo is on Terrace House.
She's a bit older.
She's a little bit
Yeah.
older. Very funny.
She's funny. She used to do stuff on like with Downtown. Yeah. She came to my job several times, and I recognized her voice before her.
Who would you like to hear coming out of your fridge? The voice.
About like Oprah.
You get a cake! You get a cake! You get a cake!
That'd be good.
Um,
Don't think about it too hard.
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears.
Who's got a really unique voice?
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, she's got quite a unique voice, actually.
Then I would just be getting like seduced by my fridge or something.
It's gonna be like Her. Have you seen that movie, Her?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Scarlett Johansson as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Is it Johansson or Johansson?
Johansson. I don't know.
Sorry.
She's got kind of like a raspy, silky voice.
Yeah.
I couldn't handle that coming out of my fridge.
You're gonna have a
I was
cake.
like, I gotta go to the fridge again to get some tansan.
Yeah, I can't think of any. I can't think of like. It was difficult thinking of men, but like thinking of.
Women, yeah.
I guess like you'd have like characters. So I think Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad or
Oh.
something.
That'd be horrible.
Margot Robbie, like maybe Barbie.
What about like Amy Poehler? I'd like, yeah, Amy Poehler.
I don't know. Amy
Rashida
Poehler.
Jones. Then again, I would just fall in love with my fridge. Rashida Jones's voice. That's the problem. Half of these people, I just fall in love with my fridge.
Joan Roberts.
Joan Roberts. I don't know who that is.
Is that a comedian?
I don't know.
American comedian?
The Dixie Chicks.
Maybe the Dixie Chicks.
Just all of them.
Jada Pinkett Smith
Jada Pinkett Smith.
and Will Smith. Like they can do like.
That'd be totally insufferable. The two
That would be
of them.
intense. That would be really intense.
Yeah.
I'd have to move out of my
Yeah.
house.
Or who else?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who else we would have coming out of your fridge. But I think my personal favourite will probably be James Brown.
James Brown. That'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah, James Brown. I think singers would
Yeah.
be pretty good.
That'd be good.
I think a lot of singers have, like Christina Aguilera as well. That would be pretty good.
Christina Aguilera.
Yeah, coming out of your fridge, that would be pretty interesting.
Or just like songs started playing as you open the fridge.
That can get annoying though.
I mean, yeah, all of this would be annoying. All of this would be annoying.
Yeah, but that's if you not when you just open your fridge. It's when you
Just the
open your
beginning.
fridge for too long.
Oh, okay. I thought like every time you open it, like
No,
a
no, no.
Backstreet Boys song would start playing.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 and
And
then,
then-
dun, dun.
And it's basically you're eating that cheesecake and they're just singing, "That's work that makes you larger than life." Because they're basically saying you're too fat.
Yeah,
Did you get it?
I do get it. Or what about Mike? Oh yeah, Michael Caine. Yeah, of course.
Michael Caine.
Yeah, that'd be great. I would love to have Michael Caine.
Alright, so your favourite would be Michael Caine.
I think so. Yeah,
I think I would still have James Brown.
Michael Caine would be so good though.
It's kind of relaxing. Oh, hello. Oh, you're going to have some more cheesecake. Well, make sure you enjoy it. I mean, you've been working really hard recently. You deserve it.
You deserve it, Batman.
You deserve it.
Hey there, Bruce. You left the fridge open again. I noticed when you went and got some grapefruit. Then you left the fridge door open.
You left the
And he's
You
like,
left-
thanks, Michael.
you left the fridge door open. You're only supposed to like. You say you're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off, but I think he's got something there with fridge doors. You've got something there with fridge doors.
Or like Bricktop from Snatch.
Oh, Bricktop.
Yeah.
That's like Michael Caine on steroids.
Right, just like super heavy Cockney, scary Cockney guy.
No, thank you, Turkish. I'm sweet enough. Yeah. So my fridge talks to me, and this has just been an episode about us thinking who could come out of our fridge. Who would you like? What voice would you like to come out of your fridge? Maybe you want my voice. Maybe you want Natsuo's voice.
Nobody needs that.
Maybe you want Carol's voice.
Hey, I'm sorry to, I think you left your fridge open.
I don't mean to intrude.
I don't want to be annoying or anything, but I think you left your fridge door open.
Yeah, and I would probably say something like, Hey mate, do you need anything else from the fridge? Because the
stay
door's
with me.
open. Well, mate, you've left the fridge. Hey, bruv, you left the fridge door open, fam. Like, what are you doing?
Hey, fam.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Fridge has been open for bare long, fam.
they're long, you know. Just close the fridge door, innit? You get me, you know.
I love that.
What, you like, you know?
You know, I can't do it.
Hey, bruv, you left it there long, you know.
It's kind of nasally.
Yeah, it's like one of them ones. So look, let me know what voice you want coming out of your fridge. That was what I remembered in the last episode. In the next episode, I think we will be joined by Carol again. Will you join us for the next episode? She will.
Really great job on the snail, Carol.
That is really good. If you too want to come to Green Square and colour snails, you can book your free trial lesson on our website, www.greensquare.jp. That's www.greensquare.jp. See you in the next one. No, I did not have time to do my hair.
That's fine. I think you still look good.
Thank you.
Yeah. You got a couple white strands in there, here and there.
Yeah, I got it in my beard as well.
Yeah.
Got it in my beard.
But it's signs of wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Oyo Savloy. Hello, my name is Sham, like Shaman the Shaman.
My name's Natsu, like Natsu the Gecko.
And this is Green Square in Komai, Tokyo. And this is, Shooting the Breeze. Yeah, Shooting the Breeze, isn't it?
Yeah, this is Shooting the Breeze.
This is. We're just shooting the breeze, talking about the hard-hitting subjects that no one wants to touch. Hard-hitting subjects. And we are the only podcast. Okay, that's it. We're the only podcast.
We're the only podcast.
We're the only podcast.
In the world.
Yes.
In Komae.
In Komai.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what did you want to talk about today?
We didn't plan on anything.
I don't think we did plan that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, Karen.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah. Could fix your beak a little bit. There you go.
There it is.
You alright? Good.
Yeah.
So I was thinking today we'll talk about moving, because I've just moved house. Haven't I?
Moving, okay. Yeah.
And you moved house fairly recently.
I didn't.
About a year ago. You moved to another country, a new house.
Yeah, big house. Japan's my new house.
Japan is your house?
It's two years ago. 2 years and some change, but yeah.
Oh, 2 years?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
It's been like 2 years. Like 2 years, right?
About 2 years.
About 2 years, yeah.
Now, 2 years, and so you moved 2 years ago.
I did, yeah.
Japan is your 2 LDK, isn't it?
It's kind of like a 2 LDK, yeah.
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 What was the experience like when you moved house? When you moved from Philadelphia to Japan, what was going through your head? Why did you decide to do that?
Why did I decide to do that?
Why did you decide to come to Japan?
You can't just throw this like we didn't prepare for this podcast at all. Now he's asking me like this like major question.
Why did you change your life?
Yeah.
Why did you quit your job?
That's not fair.
All right.
Why'd I do it? Because actually I get asked this question a lot, so, and you would think having been asked it so many times I would have a better answer, but I still don't. Basically, I just wanted to live in another country, you know? I just wanted to live in I can see your eye in there. It's really
What do you mean? Yeah, the eye's there.
Through the nose hole, I just see an eyeball looking at me.
Yeah, it's kind of like spoilers. It's kind of like Miyazaki Hayao new film, kind of.
Oh, is it?
Kind of.
The Mask is?
But the bird is completely different. So yeah, go on. You
cannot stay on focus, but I just wanted to live in another country, and I'm very lucky and fortunate in that I have a Japanese passport, so moving here was it was fairly easy in terms of like. It was easy in the sense of I didn't need a visa or anything.
Yeah.
I want to take advantage of it, and I was like 32 at the time. I thought it felt like a now or never kind of moment, So that's kind of why I did it.
Are you glad you took that step?
Am I glad I took that step? Yeah, I am. I'm glad I took it. I think it's been really eye-opening for me. I learned a lot about So many different things, you know. I think I could have gone anywhere, and it would have been like a similar experience in that I had never lived in another culture before.
Yeah.
So I think it's been really just helpful in just looking at things from like a different perspective, because I spent my whole life in Philadelphia, so I just didn't know anything about the world. I just knew about like pretzels and water ice and
bagels and stuff.
And bagels.
Donuts.
Yeah, that's it. You know, so now I know about other things.
So you've broadened your horizons.
I've broadened my horizons. Yeah.
Karen goes travelling every winter.
Yeah, I mean,
They
Karen.
fly south, don't they?
Yeah, Karen flies south every winter.
Every winter, don't
Yeah,
you? Yeah.
yeah.
And actually, like Karen, she had some babies, little ducklings. By the Nogawa. She had some little babies. I'll show you. I'll show you a little picture. I'll show you a little video. See that?
Oh wow. That's
Don't worry, I'll show you the video. I'll put this in the video. Yeah, there she is. There, can you see? Can you see? Yeah.
That's amazing.
By the Nogawa.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, I've moved house from Seta, from Futabatamaga to around Kaminoge. And it's a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first move, when I came to Japan, I just had a big backpack, that was fine.
Sure.
But then you accumulate, you collect so many different things. And it's kind of like being a hoarder. And a hoarder is someone who collects lots of things and can't let them go, right? And you kind of do that.
Yeah.
And you think, let me keep this thing. Like, let me see if there's anything here. Let me keep this. Yeah, this might come in useful. What do you think? Yeah, it'll come in useful. Yeah. And then,
You say that come in useful?
yeah, come in useful, come in handy.
Okay. But come in useful is the thing that British people say, or just
I feel like
is
it
that a,
is.
is
Did
that
I
a
just say it?
is that a shamism?
It
Or-
might be a shamism. Come to Green Square, we can learn how to speak Shamblish, Shamanese,
Yeah. We don't teach English here. We teach
Shamblish.
Shamblish. Yeah. I'm still learning.
It's glitched English.
Yeah.
It's botched English.
That could come in useful.
I think you can say that.
People say that.
I don't know.
I'm just not sure.
I don't know anymore.
I'm just not sure if it's the thing that maybe British people say, but Americans don't.
Do you say come in handy?
Come in handy, yeah. You
Come
say.
in useful?
Come in useful.
Yeah, maybe it's wrong.
Come in.
Because you can say that's handy. That's come in handy. Yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say come in useful. I feel like this might come in useful. Come in handy.
Come in useful. Come in handy.
And you collect it, you never use it, and then when you do need one, you forget that it exists,
Yeah.
and then you buy another one.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh wait,
Because you see it at the store and you're like, this could come in useful.
this could come in useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could.
Yeah.
This could be really useful. This could come in useful.
And then the shop clerk is like, come in useful.
Come in useful? Is
you-
that it?
Do you mean like come in handy? And you're like, no, come in useful.
No, come in useful. Oh wait, are you from Shamlandia? Yeah, I'm from Shamlandia. Yeah, I am. I'm
Fun.
Shamland Shushin desu. Alright, so
How difficult is it to get to Shamlandia?
Shamlandia is pretty difficult.
Is it
There
like
are
a-
no planes that go there.
No planes? Is it like boats only?
Not even boats go there. You have to take a magic carpet.
Magic carpet? What's the sort of visa situation? Like, what do I need to, like, to go to Shamlandia?
To get to Shamlandia,
Like, is my best bet getting like a student visa or something? Like going to
We don't have
university?
schools.
Yeah.
we don't have schools in Shamlandia.
Just no schools whatsoever.
No, there are no schools.
What's the education system there?
The education system is fairly interesting.
Yeah,
We just have one big family.
goes without saying. Yeah.
Just one big family
Yeah.
that just teach you things from their own experience.
Okay, just within Shamlandia.
Just within Shamlandia.
You guys get out much, or are you like one of the few guys to leave,
The
or
population of Shamlandia at the moment is 0
zero?
because all 597,372 of us
Yeah.
have left.
What was that? How many people?
597,332. I guess.
I think 72. Man.
72, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, it constantly updates
Yeah.
because they're having babies as we speak.
No, but it's zero.
And people are dying.
Yeah.
No, all the Shamlandians.
Uh-huh. It's become a diaspora community.
Basically,
Yeah.
we are all connected, and
Yeah.
we know how many. 100,000 of us just died.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah,
That's terrible.
yeah, we all just had a heart attack.
All of you at the same time.
It's kind of like a hive mind.
Hive mind.
A hive mind is like a community that all shares the same thought. All of them have the same. You wouldn't need to know that.
You're just like all one karage-kun at the same time.
All of us get hungry at the same time.
Yeah.
When I go to Lawson and the others cannot go to Lawson,
Yeah.
they shed tears.
Yeah.
Much like you would.
I'm a little tired today, so it's like
That's why I'm
So I'm crying.
I'm tired as well. I'm tired as well because I've been moving,
Yeah.
and we have just so many things. And you think it comes in handy, it comes in useful, but no, it doesn't. So, Shamlandia, we have loads of these
You got loads of those in Shamlandia?
because we can't throw them away.
What's the biggest export from Shamlandia?
This. This.
What is your biggest natural resource?
These.
These.
They grow. They grow.
Yeah.
She's been to Shamlandia.
Oh,
Karen.
really?
You've been to Shamlandia, haven't you?
Yeah.
Quite a few times.
Wow.
Yeah. So Karen has Karen goes to Shamlandia. every
She
winter.
speaks Shamblish.
Shamblish, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she speaks Shamblish. And what happens, right?
What's the national dish of Shamlandia?
Karagikun. Where do you think it was made?
That's
you think
very
Karagikun was made in Japan.
That's where it comes from.
It was originally called Ashlam Akhnum Tasumta. Ashlam Akhlum Asumta.
Okay.
Can you say it? Ashlam Akhlum Asumta.
I don't need to say it.
Alright.
It sounds like at the end you're saying sumtum.
Lasumta.
Lasumta,
Yeah.
which is karage-kun.
Yeah. But again, the name changes every time you say it.
Right.
If you ask me to say it again,
That's-
Ashlam Akhlum Asumta.
That's a beautiful
Asumta.
That's a beautiful thing about Shamglish and the population of Shamlandia. It's just constantly in flux. It's constantly changing.
It's constantly in flux. And yeah,
Yeah.
it's changing all the time.
All the time, yeah. It sounds like a bit of a chaotic place to live. Is that why you left, or
No.
why'd you leave? You asked me why I came to Japan. Why'd you leave?
I was exiled. I was exiled. They
You
kicked
can't
me
keep
out.
it together today.
They kicked me out of Shamlandia.
They kicked you out for what? Indecency of some sort?
I tried to overthrow the government.
Were you in the military? Did you lead a coup, or?
Well, no, it's because I had the thought, and then because it's a highway, everyone knew about it.
Right. Yeah.
And then I got exiled.
You were like, I should overthrow the government, and everybody
Everyone
thought
knew
it.
about it. Everyone thought it.
Yeah.
And then I got exiled.
Sounds
Because
like,
it's a
sounds
high
like
line,
Minority
everyone had to do
Report
it.
or something. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Because I thought it, everyone else thought it, so we all had to leave.
Yeah.
Even the king. Even the king. He thought about overthrowing himself, and he had to leave.
Yeah. So it's not like, it's more just like you all decided to leave. You know, just like that was how the country was like dissolved.
Well, it's not dissolved.
It's still there.
It's still there.
And
It's
just
not-
no one's living there.
No, it's not ice.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
not- it's
I didn't know.
Sugar.
Yeah.
It's not soluble. So, yeah. Basically, it's still there. To get there, you need a really long rope
Okay.
and a magic carpet.
A really long rope and a magic carpet.
And you need to know the secret password and the secret knock.
What's the password?
I'm not going to tell you. You're not
Come on, man.
not Shamblish.
I want to.
No, you're not a Shamlandian.
I want to go to Shamlandia.
You can ask Karen later.
What do you think is like the biggest like culture shock for people who go to Shamlandia for the first time? You know, like any time you go to like a different country, different culture, it's like there's certain things that
Yeah.
you're not accustomed to.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think? Well, it's just like a two-part question.
Okay.
What do you think is What do you think is like the easiest thing about living in Shamlandia? Like the most attractive thing? Or just like it makes it really easy to transition to living there? And what do you think is the most difficult thing for people
It's
going for the
interesting.
first time?
Because I think this one answer covers both of them.
Okay.
The biggest culture shock, I think, is the clothing.
Clothing.
And like for me, it was a culture shock coming here.
Because you had to wear clothing?
That's it. Basically, we had to wear clothes. In Shamlandia,
It's the
clothing
lack
is
of
very-
clothing.
Yeah, we don't have clothes.
Yeah.
But that's also the most appealing thing.
Sure. It's hot there, I take it.
It's hot, but it's never sunny.
It's never sunny.
It's warm. It's always perfect temperature.
What temperature, like?
21 degrees.
It's always 21 degrees, but it's never sunny. It's like overcast or...
Well, we live underground. It's an underground country.
That you need a magic carpet to get to.
Yeah, you got to go to Magic Carpet, and it's in the middle of the ocean.
But
And then you need a really long rope to go into this whirlpool, which actually turns out to be a cave.
it's a whirlpool that leads to a cave.
Yeah, and then you get underneath.
It's underground and it's 21 degrees and everyone's completely naked.
Yeah, but we're all really, really muscular and have really, really lovely bodies, which is why it's a really appealing place to go.
What do you do? There's probably like a vitamin D deficiency there among Shamlandians. Is that why 100,000 of them just like died?
No, that 100,000, they went out and saw the sun for the first time.
Oh yeah.
You got to ease yourself into it. They just died.
You can't just jump into sunlight. You know?
Yeah, jumped into sunlight, got
Yeah.
mad sunburn for the
Yeah.
first time,
Yeah. They just
and
get,
just
yeah,
had a heart attack
and died.
kicked. Oh wait, oh they're all right.
They are. Oh,
Turns
they
out-
just came back.
Turns out they just had gas.
It's a false reading.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so they're all naked,
So that's tough, you think, for people to adjust to.
but it's also really easy.
It's easy because you don't need to. Packing is super easy to go to Shamlandia.
You don't need to pack anything.
Also, like TSA, the airport, the security check, super easy, right?
It is,
you're
unless
just-
you've got a suitcase.
Yeah, but you
Because
don't.
then it's really suspicious. What have you got in your suitcase? And then most of the time they open up, it's just hundreds of these.
Yeah. That's people who are leaving Shamlandia.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when you enter the country, is it weird? Do people give you strange looks if you come in fully clothed to Shamlandia? Because I would expect, like, some people when they arrive, you know, they pack a lot of clothing, and then they get there and they realize, like, everyone's naked, so they don't.
No, we're very understanding. And, well, to be honest, we're all gone now, so
Yeah. There's just nobody there.
there's no one there to
Yeah.
think, what's this crazy person wearing clothes? Ooh,
Yeah.
la-di-da.
You're all gone because you overthrew the government by thinking that you should leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it just because you wanted to wear clothes?
No.
Was that hard for you? You know, adjusting to having to be fully clothed all the time?
I mean, I think it was more the weather.
It was the
It
weather.
was more necessity we had to wear clothes. Like, we didn't have to wear clothes back then because there's no sunshine
Yeah.
and it's never cold, it's always perfect temperature. And yeah, it's lovely, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
So we didn't need to wear clothes.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah. So-
Funny enough though,
But basically.
one of our biggest brands is actually a clothing brand.
Yeah.
We make clothes,
Okay.
but we just export
You
it.
just explore.
Yeah. And you might have heard of the brand,
What is it?
Burberry.
Burberry.
Burberry's from Shamlandia.
It's from Shamlandia. Interesting. I had no idea.
Yeah. So next time you wear your Burberry trench coat,
So basically, in Shamlandia, you live underground,
and under the ocean, remember? 'cause
under
it's
the
hot.
ocean,
Yeah.
underground, where there's no sunlight,
No sunlight.
and it's
no.
21 degrees,
Constantly.
and
No
you're
air conditioning.
no air
No
conditioning,
need air conditioning.
and this object, this thing, and Burberry are your two biggest exports, and you eat karage-kun.
Burberry's not our biggest export, it's just our biggest clothing brand.
Oh, it's your biggest clothing brand, but
Funny enough, this makes more money than Burberry.
this object makes more money than Burberry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else about Shamlandia? Can you just, all right, before we move on from Shamlandia, can
Before we finish the podcast.
can you give us like 3 interesting facts about Shamlandia?
Just three.
You could say more.
Apart from the fact that we are a hive mind community, We all simultaneously thought of overthrowing the government, exiled ourselves,
Yeah.
export this,
Yeah.
and invent and establish Burberry.
Yeah, just like 3 more.
Three more.
Just 3 more, yeah.
We have no sunlight, and we live under an ocean, which we access by magic carpet and a really long rope.
Okay, fair enough, yeah.
Well, all right. One fact about us: we didn't take part in World War II or World War One.
Because you're conscientious objectors.
Conscientious?
Objectors, do you know what that is?
No.
It's like a conscientious objector, somebody, it's a pacifist.
Objector. Oh,
Yeah.
conscientious object. I think
Yeah.
it's ejector.
Conscientious objectors.
Are you conscientious of ejectors? What's ejector? Why am I conscious of them? Conscientious objector.
I'm not an objector, I'm just ejector. You just
Ejector.
conscientious ejectors. You just really support things very conscientiously.
No. What at the time we had our own war going on.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, with another country. I can't tell you which one.
Yeah.
It will be a breach of their sovereignty
Okay.
to let the world know about their existence.
What's the nature of the dispute?
They claim that they have the rights to these,
Okay.
and we were like, no, mate, do one. You don't have the rights to these. We made them
Yeah.
first. We
Yeah.
made them first.
What diplomacy on the part of the Shamlandian government? No, mate, you don't have the rights to these. Do one.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's what the king.
That's how wars are started.
And then they said, no, why don't you do one? And then
Yeah.
we said, no, you do one. And they just kept going back and forth.
Sure. Yeah.
So do one, do one.
Do one.
And
do
then
one.
that was pretty much the war.
No
No.
violence. No.
No, I mean, it did end when we had to go and have lunch.
Okay.
We had to go have lunch, and it was like, should we go for lunch? And like, what do you want to eat? Like, there's nothing else. There's just karaage.
Yeah. That can't. I feel like the lack of sunlight and a diet of just karaage-kun is probably really bad for you.
The karaage-kun in Japan is bad for you.
Yeah.
Our karaage-kun is a fully balanced meal, 26 vitamins and minerals, omega-3 and omega-6. It has a lot of healthy fat, and it's not deep fried.
Okay.
And it has 20 grams of protein.
So it's really not karaage-kun at all.
It is,
It is.
but it's not
It's not
how
that.
you know it. We've exported this. Well, we gave the idea to the person who made karaage-kun, Jonathan Kun.
Okay.
It's named after a guy called Jonathan. His name is Jonathan Kun.
Yeah.
His middle name is Karaage.
It's originally spelled Kuhn,
Yeah,
but then they shortened it to just like appeal to a Japanese audience.
yeah.
Yeah. Because it
Yeah.
sounds like it's karaage-kun, but
Yeah.
it's yeah.
His
It's
name,
named
and you
after-
can't call it Jonathan Kun.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's very strange. Just call it Jonathan Kun. So,
Karen, keep it together, all right? Yeah.
Karen, this is a serious
This
topic.
is a
This
serious-
is about war.
Yeah.
Now. We're talking about war.
Talking about war.
Well, we're talking about actually peace. The peace treaty. We basically shared some karaage-kun with the other country. I'm
Yeah.
not going to name them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And that's it. That's pretty much the interesting fact. Another interesting fact, I suppose, the final one is we don't use frying pans. Never.
Okay.
Never use frying pans.
But you don't deep fry things either.
No.
You just use like nabe or
No, what we use is something much more sophisticated. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called an air fryer.
I knew he was going to say air fryer. I knew with 100% certainty that he was going to say air fryer.
But
How I
it's
know?
with a difference. We don't use air.
You don't use air.
We use water.
It's a water fryer.
It's a water air fryer.
So it's just a,
Steamer, yeah.
it's like a
basically.
pressure cooker, pretty much.
But it's shaped like a frying pan.
It's a steam. Well, it's not a steamer. It's shaped like a.
It's
So
a
you're,
frying pan. But it's not a frying pan.
but it's not a fry. But it's a air. But you're just It's just like a. It's just like a. It's just like a.
short pot.
Just a jacuzzi, basically.
Yeah.
It's just circulating water, really rapidly.
Yes.
Um,
And it fries the food somehow.
You're just boiling things. I think a water fryer is just boiling things.
That would be technically correct in your language.
Yeah. So basically, you're just boiling things.
In-
But you call it water frying.
In
In
Shamblish,
Shamblish.
it's water frying.
That makes sense though. Like,
But in English, that is just boiling.
is it like just a maybe it's just a mistranslation? Well, you guys don't fry anything.
No, not using.
You guys don't use it.
We fry with water.
You
Water fry.
you water fry.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess in English we don't boil anything. Well, no, in English we don't boil anything.
You don't boil anything.
Use oil. Yeah.
You don't. You don't fry anything either. You just water fry it. You don't stir fry. You don't deep fry.
We stir water fry.
You stir water fry. So you just pretty much everything is boiled there. So the karage-kun is boiled.
That's another thing. We don't call it karage-kun. We call it Jonathan.
You're Jonathan.
Jonathan-kun is boiled. It's water fried. What don't you understand?
I feel like I'm like embarrassed to use this. I can't keep it together.
So this has been.
I'm sorry.
We've talked about
I'm literally crying.
We talked about Shamlandia today, and we were joined by our special guest, Karen. Karen, do you have anything to say? No? Alright. So, if you want to come and learn more about Shamlandia, you can go to our website. Oh, we closed our website. We stopped paying bills on the website. So we don't have a website. But
Is there like a Reddit, maybe devoted to like Shamlandia or something?
not legally accessible. No,
Yeah,
not
like an
legally
Instagram page.
No, it got closed down.
You guys should release like a cookbook just about your cuisine, or like there should be like an anthropological study on
It's just 3 pages.
just 3 pages, just about water frying Jonathan-kun.
Water fried Jonathan, which in your language would be just cooking karage-kun.
Which would just be boiling chicken nuggets.
But it's not just.
Not just, it would be
It's not
boiling.
just chicken nuggets. It's like like 26 vitamins and minerals, omega-3, omega-6.
What do they look like? Do they look like, do they look like karage-kun? Or does it look like totally different?
Yeah, it's totally different.
like what's it look?
Yeah, it's totally different.
What does it look like?
It kind of looks like a full meal. We'll see.
Like
you
it's several.
We'll see you in the next podcast. Thank you for watching, and yeah, see you next time.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk about another country.
Yeah, we could talk. Maybe we can talk about you moving.
Oh yeah, we didn't get to do that. Yeah. The next one.
Okay.
Oi, Sabloy. My name is Sham, like Shamanaka or Shaman.
My name's Natsuo. Like Natsuo the gecko.
Oh, you.
No, you thought I wasn't gonna say it.
I did think you were gonna. I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Never know what to expect when it comes to shooting the breeze.
Never.
Anything can happen.
Anything.
Anything goes.
Anything does go
Anything goes in shooting the breeze.
in shooting the breeze.
Oh.
This is shooting the breeze, yeah. And we're recording in Komaya today. I've got to go in a little bit because I have moved, and I did want to talk about it in the last episode, but we decided to
Talk about something far more important.
far more important. We invented a country called Shamlandia, and I just made it up as we went along. We just made up this fictional place. It might be real. It might be fictional. You don't know, really. And today, yeah, I'm just going to talk about my move a little bit until we get off topic again. And yeah, it was the last 2 days.
Let's just see where it takes us.
All right.
You know.
So I've been moving the last few days, and yesterday and the day before yesterday, we had the aircon delivered, and we moved our air conditioning units from the old apartment to the new apartment, and oh, you're right, Karen.
Thanks for joining us.
You're always late.
Yeah.
Why are you always late? I thought ducks were on time. don't know if that's what ducks are known for. So yeah, we moved our air conditioning units from the old apartment to the new house, and we got them installed. A really lovely man and his wife installed them. Yeah, he's really cool. Really pretty muscular guy came over and installed our air conditioning unit.
Why'd his wife come?
I think they work together.
Oh, okay.
I think it's his wife. I'm not sure if it's his wife. I don't know if they're related or if...
What gave you the impression that it was his wife?
Well, we gave them like some bentos, like to say, oh, thank you when you eat with us and stuff like that, and we gave them some food. And they shared the food. They changed their food over and like ate from the same one.
So they started eating one bento each?
And then switched halfway through and shared with each other. And I thought that was a very...
man and wife thing to do.
I feel like it is a very partner kind of thing to do. Like,
Sure.
Yeah, and they did that with drinks as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, so I think it was a husband and wife. I'm not sure. But they installed our air conditioning, and we got our fridge delivered. It had to come by crane through a window. And I've just been unpacking boxes from morning until night, just cleaning them.
Crane?
Yeah, a crane came, and they delivered the fridge through the window.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, just morning until night for the last 3 days, I've been cleaning and unpacking and finding places for things and stuff like that. Yeah, so last night I did that until 3 a.m.
Wow.
From like 10 a.m. until 3 a.m.
10 to 3, just packing and...
Yeah.
I mean, not packing, unpacking.
Unpacking and packing things away, yeah? Putting them in boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like finding places for everything and labeling them. And you just have so many things, so many cleaning goods and like refills for like bleach and kabihaita and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of work.
Yeah. Sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go and do that.
Why'd you do till 3 a.m.? It's like...
I lost track of time. I wasn't wearing a watch.
Seems a bit unnecessary.
I wasn't really wearing a watch, and I just lost track of time.
Is that not a watch, or...?
I wasn't wearing it at the time.
No?
It is a watch. I wasn't wearing it.
No.
Mm.
Why do you wear it on the inside like that? The face facing the inside. Why do you got it strap side up?
It's how the military wear it, isn't it?
Is it really?
Yeah, so military people will wear it, like snipers will wear it, their cloth facing inwards because it reflects light. So you can wear it in position. That's not the reason I'm doing it. I want it to look more like a bracelet than a watch.
Just like a... okay.
Because usually I wear my watch on this hand.
Looks like a little belt. Looks like you should have a little pair of pants on your wrist.
Do you think so?
Was
Do
that-
you think it looks like a little belt and I should have some pants coming down here?
Was that originally a belt for a little pair of pants that you had?
Yes.
Do you just collect small pairs of pants? He's a collector. He's like a otaku for like just small pants. That could be a thing. You know?
Yeah, I suppose. Like, I mean, if you like Barbie and Ken and...
Nah, I'm talking like that would be kind of cool though. Honestly, in all honesty, if I'm being honest, like
What would be cool?
I don't know, to have like miniature pants, not to wear, but just like
Display. Just display.
yeah, to display them in your miniature pants case. You know, just like a miniature pair of Levi's, like a miniature pair of 501s, like maybe like this size. You know, with the same sort of like dimensions. You know, just from like, and you could collect pants from different eras.
Different eras, you mean like different time periods?
Different, you know, time periods, different fashion periods. It's like these are my this is my 2007 skinny jeans collection, and it's just like 30 different pairs of miniature pants. And then
display them. You have a display case or what?
Yeah, you have a display case, or you have like one of those like pull out like drawers that people use to collect like insects. And they're just in there.
Ah, like one of those kind of retro, antique looking...
Sure, yeah.
Do you have anything like that?
Not for pants. I have one for little hats.
And you have one for little hats.
Yeah, in my house.
You have a collection of little
I have
hats.
15,000 little hats.
You have 15,000 exactly.
As of this morning, yeah.
What do you mean as of this morning?
I went to a little hat dealer in Kawasaki and I bought 4 little hats that made it even 15,000.
You bought 4 little... So you had 14,996 hats, and this morning you went to Kawasaki and you bought 4 more. Now you have an even 15,000 tiny hats.
Oh, yeah.
Miniature hats.
I like to call them little hats, but yeah.
Little hats. So you have a display case for them, like a drawer.
Yeah, it's a big drawer.
It's a big drawer
Not
for
that
little
big
hats.
because they're little.
It's a big drawer for little hats.
It's several drawers.
Several big drawers
Yeah.
for 15,000. How big is this drawer we're talking about?
I mean, it's like it's about like one drawer is about this wide and about this deep. Yeah. I don't know why Karen. I mean, Karen's seen it before. I've
You've seen it, yeah?
shown my hat collection to Karen.
Do you like his hat collection? Do you think it's good? Ah, she doesn't. There are better hat collections. Maybe.
She's just a bit like, I don't know. She just doesn't get it.
I mean, she doesn't wear hats, does she?
Yeah. Yeah.
She doesn't wear hats.
But I want to move on from little hats.
Now, I want to know more about
About
little hat. What's the most expensive little hat? How much is it worth?
What's the how much is it currently worth?
Yeah, if you were to sell it to a little hat dealer, how much would it go for? How much would it sell for?
How much would it sell for? Probably like 200 yen.
200 yen.
Yeah.
And that's pretty expensive, isn't it?
I mean, getting them and making them is pretty expensive, you know. But the resale value on them is really low because I'm the only one who's really collecting them.
You're the only one.
One of very few.
How many collectors are there in the world?
In the world, there's maybe like 100 collectors
100 collectors in the entire world.
of little hats.
Karen, do you collect little hats? Do you want to? Maybe no.
Yeah.
I guess that means maybe no, or she has a headache. I'm not sure.
Or she's just like, yeah, she's like thinking it over, but it hurts her head
Yeah.
because it's such. She's like, I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But little pants could be cool.
Little pants.
Yeah.
Little pants. I mean, I only have like 20 pairs of little pants.
Oh, you have 20 pairs of little pants.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 pairs of little pants.
They're not Leo's pants.
No, they're not my son's pants. They're just like
They're
miniature
small,
pants. Yeah.
What's your favorite pair of little pants?
I think Burberry one, isn't it? Because it's from Shamlandia.
This is from Shamlandia.
Yeah, the Burberry.
We should get like Tamiya, the model company. You know Tamiya? It's a famous Japanese airplane model company.
Isn't it Tommy? Like Tommy card.
I don't know. It's spelled Tamiya. I thought Tamiya.
Ah, Tommy. Ah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe just
Okay.
bad pronunciation on my part.
Right, okay.
But they should make like little pants that you can like glue together and then airbrush them.
Limited edition
Yeah.
models as well.
Yeah.
Do you know, I had a thought the other day actually, and I can't remember what it is.
Okay.
I can't remember what the thought is.
Okay.
But I was thinking something. And I thought this would be a really good idea,
Yeah.
and now it's gone. I can't remember what that thought was.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, but I kind of remember what it was. It was something to do with a company should do something.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Is a company should do something.
Sometimes thoughts, they're like little delicate birds just flying through the air. And then you catch them. And then you just destroy them. You know?
No, don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. What was the thought? Well, I will continue about your hat collection.
I don't.
Do you have a top hat?
Of course, among the 15,000, yeah, I have several top hats.
Baseball caps. Miniature baseball caps.
I have a lot of those.
What's your least favorite?
My least favorite miniature hat. My least favorite miniature hat. I have some of those like Pharrell hats, you know, that he was wearing. I don't really like them. Yeah.
Is it because he's one of your rival collectors of miniature hats?
No, they're just too tall. It's just like I can't. They're kind of difficult to like put in the drawer. They're just really, yeah.
But a top hat is okay.
The top hat's okay. Yeah. Pharrell's hats are just they're really
They're too tall.
Yeah, they're too tall.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Do you have any rival collectors? Anyone that you hate? Anyone that you want to let them know on this podcast? Hey, look. If I ever see you, I will slap the tiny hats off your head.
Gonna give you the business.
Yeah, I'll give you the business.
No, I think it's a very like peaceful community. There's not many of us, so we try and support each other in our collection of small hats. You know, so there's no like there's no animosity.
It's no animosity.
Yeah, it's a very like you know, loving and welcoming community.
Do you ever wear the miniature hats?
Yeah, I mean sometimes.
I think what would be cool is if you have like one big hat
Yeah.
with little kind of heads coming out of the hat, and then you can wear lots of miniature hats on those little heads that are coming out of the hat. So it's like a hat with loads of heads, loads of miniature heads hanging out, and then you put a miniature hat on each one, and then you're wearing like 500 hats.
Yeah, no, that is a good idea.
Has anyone thought of that?
This is the first time, but I think it's a good idea.
Let me just write it down.
Yeah, you don't want it to be like your last thought.
Yeah, my last thought. I'm still trying to think of it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, miniature hats with loads of heads,
So 3 what time did you wake up this morning?
Oh, I woke up 7:30.
7:30. You went to sleep.
Oh, 7:10.
And you went to sleep at 3 a.m.
Yeah,
Is that true?
that's true. Yeah,
You had 4.5 hours of sleep.
yeah.
You seem okay though. You seem like.
Karen disagrees. She doesn't think I'm okay. You don't seem okay. You look terrible. This is just my face, Karen.
I mean, you seem fine. You were like, you could
I'm quite jovial.
speak at length about Shamlandia.
That's because I'm so sleepy. I'm delusional,
Okay.
hallucinating.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about what that thought was.
It's probably like I should start going to sleep earlier.
No, because that doesn't make anyone any money.
Oh, it was like a thought about something that
What
could make you
company
some.
should do to make more money.
Ah, okay. All right. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, look. If I think about the thought that I think I thought about, what? If I remember the thought, I will share it with you. Neto, thank you for coming on, and Karen, thank you. And thank you for telling us about your tiny hats collection. If you are interested in purchasing, how many Pharrell hats are there?
About 100.
100 tiny Pharrell Williams,
I don't know his last name. Sure. Yeah.
the singer, yeah?
Singer. He's the creative director of Louis Vuitton now.
Is that serious?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm almost positive.
Creative director,
Of Louis Vuitton.
Louis.
I think I'm just chatting breeze over here.
Oh my gosh! Is the new men's creative director of Louis
Men's.
Vuitton.
Yeah. He was in Japan like 2 weeks ago.
What?
Here to make inquiries about my little hats. No, but he was in Japan like 2 weeks ago.
That's pretty crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's like sort of always been like a bit avant-garde, you know, when it comes to fashion and stuff, right? We're just like ahead of the curve, I guess, or something. I don't
I
know.
think he's just riding the curve.
Maybe he's riding the curve.
He's on the cusp.
No one was wearing those hats.
Oh.
Except for maybe like Looney Tunes characters or something.
Looney Tunes characters. Well, look, thank you for telling us about your little hats and about your rivalry with Pharrell Williams. And Mr. Williams, good luck in your future endeavours. If you too would like to discuss your tiny hats collection, or Shamlandia, or just have a word with Karen, please stop by Green Square. Our website is www.greensquare.jp. That's www.greensquare.jp. See you next time, and Karen, quack quack. Hello, my name is Sham.
And I'm Natsuo.
That was really good. We haven't done this in
In a long time.
a very long time.
I think we haven't done it in like since probably November or maybe earlier.
A good 5 months, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
We've been very, very busy. But this is Shooting the Breeze. We did have a lot that we wanted to talk about, but we've forgotten most of it. Or time has moved on.
Yeah, we've I think we just forgot about it, to be honest.
Time has just moved on, and we just forget about the things we're talking about. So we decided that we're going to talk about
fashion brands.
Fashion brands.
Yeah.
Brands of fashion.
Yeah. The brands that we like.
The brands that we like. Yeah. What kind of brands do you like?
What kind of brands do I like? I like pretty simple clothing. I don't have like a really extensive knowledge of brands, I think. I don't know a lot about brands, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
But I'm going to answer your question. The brands that I wear, I wear a lot of Gap.
Gap.
But I don't like all of their stuff.
What do you like from Gap? This t-shirt looks very Gap.
It's from Gap. He's good.
I knew that he bought his t-shirt from Gap.
Oh, okay. He already knew. The thing is that Gap has like 20 different 20 different kinds of shirts, and the way that they organize their store doesn't.
20 different types of t-shirt.
20 is an exaggeration, but they have a lot of different kinds of t-shirts, and they're all just kind of all over the place. And they all look very similar, but the material is different.
The material is different,
Yeah.
but they all look similar.
Yeah. Anyways, some of the t-shirts from Gap are very good. Like some of them, but a lot of them aren't very good.
I just noticed something.
What?
And that's what made me laugh. Are you wearing 2 t-shirts?
I am.
You're double t-shirts.
Yeah. Well, because the thing is that I wanted to wear a t-shirt today, but it's a little cold.
So you're wearing 2 t-shirts.
So I'm wearing 2 t-shirts. And I just feel more like, because the one t-shirt is tighter. And now this is just getting into my personal...
Sorry. I'm sorry. No,
yeah.
sorry to you.
No, it's fine.
I was just curious. Are they both from Gap?
They're not both. One is from Hanes and one is from Gap.
Hanes is an American brand.
I believe so, yeah.
Are they?
I like having a tight t-shirt under the t-shirt.
I have Hanes
Feels
underwear.
secure.
I have Hanes underwear.
I also have Hanes underwear.
Not on me now.
I am currently wearing Hanes underwear.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm wearing Uniqlo underwear, just so everyone knows.
Airism?
No, I don't get Airism underwear. It feels weird. I don't like it.
I don't like Airism generally.
No.
Yeah.
I don't like Airism, and I don't like racism.
Yeah. Sure.
They're not connected.
Yeah. Is racism, is that a different line of Uniqlo clothing?
Uniqlo racism.
What would that be? Like what would it
like
have
a wife
like
beater.
a wife? Well, that's not racist.
Right, look.
That's sexist.
No, I mean the wife beater is like associated with like working class America, not just working class America. That's wrong.
He
but
thinks
like,
working class people are racist.
I don't think working class people.
It should just be like what are the straps? The
Suspenders.
it would just be like suspenders. Uniqlo racist would just be clothes for like their skinhead line or something.
I think it would just be
Or
a
it'd be
pillowcase.
like MAGA hats.
Yeah, MAGA hats. There you go.
Hey, Uniqlo, you guys should make Uniqlo racism.
Forget Airism.
Airism. Oh.
We'll beat that out. Or you will beat that out.
Yeah, I'll beep that out, but I'm sorry. We're getting too loose here. But you can just market it towards racist, which America has no shortage of currently, and maybe the world.
There you go.
This has taken a dark turn.
It has.
Yeah.
I'm wearing Uniqlo underwear.
Mm-hmm.
Hanes is a very popular clothing brand for t-shirts, for simple things like that. Yeah?
Yeah, for like undergarments, I guess. Yeah.
I think one of my favourite brands in Japan is Uniqlo.
Yeah, Uniqlo's good.
I do like Uniqlo.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Uniqlo. This is Uniqlo. This is Uniqlo.
Yeah, you're a Uniqlo kind of guy.
I
would
am.
say.
I mean, I'm not sure I agree with all the way they manufacture their products.
Yeah, I mean, Gap is terrible in that regard.
Yeah,
Probably worse than Uniqlo.
maybe.
Yeah, in terms of like using cheap labor.
Cheap labor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least Uniqlo is trying. Like, it seems like they're trying to do stuff with. I think it seems like maybe they're trying to do stuff with like the way that they source some of their materials, at least, or using synthetic stuff because cotton is really wasteful.
It seems like it. It seems like it.
Yeah.
And they've got their recycling.
Yeah. Muji does that too.
Yeah, Muji's a pretty good brand, isn't it?
Yeah, but you have like a Muji Uniqlo kind of vibe about you. know?
Sometimes.
Sort of.
I have a different look every day.
Yeah, but it's like kind of the color schemes that you choose. Very, very Uniqlo Muji to me.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's not a good or a bad thing. It's just.
So it's not a compliment.
It's not a compliment. It's not an
a
insult.
compliment. It's not an insult.
Hmm.
It's just a statement.
It's just a statement. Nothing more, nothing less.
Well, that's good. Well, I like your style, if I'm being honest.
Thank you.
I think your style is very, very good. I'm not sure I'd ever double t-shirt.
Yeah.
And I do think that is a little bit strange, if I'm being honest.
Double t-shirting?
Yeah. Is that common in America?
I don't
Wearing
think so.
two t-shirts at the same time?
I kind of like the feel. I just like the feeling of it.
I understand wearing a vest.
Maybe it adds some bulk, you know?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
For me, my problem
He
is...
commented on my bulk earlier, but now he knows it's not real. It's just the double
No, he does
t-shirt.
look... I think he's been exercising. My problem is that my nipples are quite pointy.
Yeah.
And so my girlfriend is always commenting, like, you can't just wear a white t-shirt.
Yeah, I notice it all the time.
Yeah, so I have to wear a t-shirt and then a vest. And even then, you can still see it's pointy a little
Yeah.
bit. So, well, look, I know we've got to go and, well, you've got to go and get some business to attend to.
Got big business to attend to.
Big business to attend to. He has to go, basically.
I gotta leave.
Um,
But next time.
We'll talk more about brands. We'll talk about more like high-end brands. We'll talk about
I
fashion
feel
brands,
I
car
feel like
brands,
we could
electronics.
just talk about that particular issue that you have with layering for an entire podcast episode.
Just, all right. Next podcast, we'll talk about my nipples.
Episode 5, Sham's nipples.
Episode 5 of my nipples.
Hmm.
I hope you've enjoyed this podcast. I hope you found it entertaining, and I hope you get some English from it. Until next time, this has been Shooting the Breeze. I've been Sham.
And I'm Natsuo. I've been Natsuo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not natural in normal conversation,
Yeah.
but for a podcast. I've been Sham.
I've been Natsuo.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Welcome to Shooting the Breeze.
Bang.
Bang bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
My name is Sham, like Sham and Echo.
And my name is Natsuo, like Natsu Gecko. Was that it?
I'm Natsuo the Gecko.
Natsuo the Gecko.
He's Natsuo the Gecko, and I'm Sham and Echo. Today, we're going to, let me start my timer actually, so we don't go over time. Probably will. But today, we're going to do a, there we are. I got these. They are dating cards made in England from the School of Life. Yes, Natsuo and I,
This is your English teacher, by the way.
yes, Natsuo and I are on a date.
Yes, we are. At Green
Which is-
Square.
Yeah, at Green Square, which is why he complimented my eyes.
Mm.
And which is why I complimented his eyes and your haircut.
Thank you.
Very nice. Look, these are the dating cards.
All right, let's go.
Now we have these because sometimes we use them in our lessons. Now what I mean by that is that they have some interesting conversation starters.
Hmm.
I think I'm going to start with this one.
Okay.
Well, let's see, actually. Oh my god, the first one is describe your political leanings without using the words left or right. Not doing that one.
Yeah, it's just not fun, man. What kind of date?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Another one. How would you describe your financial status?
What?
Don't ask that on the dating.
Yeah.
On a date, sorry.
How would you do? What?
All right, look.
Is
Here's.
this how you guys date in England?
Yes.
Huh?
Hello, milady. Describe your financial status, if you please. Okay. Okay. Describe your favorite childhood toy.
Describe my favorite childhood toy?
You didn't have a favorite childhood toy. Let me learn how to speak English.
What?
again
Have
really
you
quickly.
ever...
Describe your favorite childhood toy.
I feel like if I went on a date with someone and they asked me to describe my favorite childhood toy, I'd be like, you're a psychopath.
Well, I'm asking you.
What kind of question is that?
Describe your favorite childhood toy. Do you have a favorite childhood toy?
My favorite childhood toy. Well, I'm really glad that you asked that.
You don't think I'm a psychopath?
I don't think you're a psychopath. That was harsh.
That was quite.
Yeah, alright, so we're on a date. We're on a date and Sham just asked me what my favorite childhood toy is. My favorite childhood... you know what my favorite childhood toy was? Is I had...
See, you just said childhood toy.
Childhood toy.
It's difficult.
No, we've already done several podcasts, so it kind of gets hard. My favorite childhood toy was I had this Godzilla, Gojira, right? Like, it's just funny. It just brought out the Japanese reaction. Gojira.
Just because you said Gojira.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a Godzilla. I had a Godzilla toy.
What?
Yeah.
You had Godzilla?
Godzilla. I had a Godzilla, like a super, like Showa era kind of Godzilla. You know, where Godzilla, like, I feel like in like 1984, there was like a movie, Godzilla in 1984, right? And that's when he kind of became bigger and like meaner looking, and he was just like really menacing, you know. But before that, Godzilla kind of looked kind of like silly, a little silly, right?
A bit cuddly kind of thing.
Not like, just like I feel like his like he wasn't like muscular. He looked like a guy in a suit, you know, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I think he was.
Yeah, he was.
He was just a bloke in a suit.
Yeah, and
Just going.
yeah, I really like his roar though. It's like yeah, that's exactly it. You nailed it. But I had like this Godzilla toy, and that was my favorite. But I'm supposed to describe it. I don't know. It was just.
Keep hitting the table.
I'm sorry. I keep hitting the table.
It's gonna pick up.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm continuing to do it. I'm gonna take my hands off the table.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Keep
about it,
hitting
right?
the table. No, that was my favorite one. Yeah.
Godzilla. How big was this Godzilla action figure?
It's about this big. Oh, this big. Yeah.
So that's about what, 20 centimeters?
I mean, sure. Yeah. I don't.
Solid 10 inches.
Yeah, I'd say like, I don't know, like 10 inches. Yeah.
That's pretty big, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. It's Godzilla after all. You know?
Yeah, he's Godzilla.
You
It
can't
should
have
be
like
big.
a
You can't have like a miniature.
little tiny Godzilla. That's no fun. You know, you're kids. You want like, you want.
Yeah, you want the.
Yeah. But that was my favorite childhood toy. And I'm sure if I was on a date and it was my first date, and I told my date that, they would be really interested.
It probably would.
Yeah, they probably would. Yeah.
It probably would. I mean, how big it was and everything.
Yeah, that's always
I think
important.
my favourite childhood toy.
Oh, you're gonna. Okay. I thought I was gonna ask you another one. But...
You can ask me.
No,
I'll
please.
just-
While
I'll,
I'm.
I'll say my favourite childhood toy. My favourite childhood toy was. I mean, I had this green bunny. Green bunny rabbit.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. It's not green bunny. It was like this humanoid. It looked like a human kind of body, but like this Yeah, it was kind
It's
of
like an action
plush.
figure?
No, it was like a plush toy.
But it was like a bunny man?
Nuigurumi. It was just like this kind of bunny man with this big yellow shoes, kind of.
Was he like strong or
No,
something?
he was like
It's like a Bugs Bunny kind of, or like
kind of like a Bugs Bunny.
like a Roger Rabbit.
Kind of like a Roger Rabbit, Bugs Bunny.
You should watch Roger Rabbit. It's a good movie.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Who Framed? It's a good movie.
That is a very good.
It's
movie.
really good.
I feel as if this date is going quite well.
Yeah, we're really hitting it off.
We are
Yeah.
really hitting it off.
Yeah.
Hitting it off means you're getting you're getting along with someone. You're nakagai.
Yeah.
We're really hitting it off. Yeah, I really love Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, me too.
What was the name of the actor? Bob Hoskins.
I don't know who that is.
British actor.
All I know is Roger Rabbit.
Now I noticed you set aside that question. What is that?
This one is describe your first kiss.
Are you going to ask me it?
I was thinking about it, but I've reconsidered.
Alright, good.
Um,
My first kiss was rubbish for the other person, if I'm being honest. She kissed me.
all these questions are really serious, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She kissed me, and then I just went and gave her a hug.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then I was like, what am I doing? And then I kissed her.
Wow. Well, how old were you when you had your first kiss?
About 27?
27. Yeah.
No, 16, 15?
16.
15, 16?
Oh,
Quite
wow.
late, actually, yeah.
Earlier than me.
Earlier than you?
Yeah.
Can't believe that. You're just being...
No, I'm serious, man.
Really?
Yeah. I had my first kiss at 20, was it 24? 18. No, 17. 17. 17.
Holy moly.
17.
Holy mackerel.
I was 17 though. I remember being, it's like when you're at that age, it's like, you're supposed to be kissing people or whatever. And it's like a lot of pressure.
It is.
It is a lot of pressure. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and then after that happens, you kind of just go nuts. You just start kissing everyone, really.
I didn't do that, but
Oh, right. Well, neither did I. I didn't do that. I don't kiss anyone.
yeah. Ooh, all right. Let's see. These are like easy, sort of short ones. Complete the sentence. If someone seems to like me a lot, I tend to think that perhaps.
They're nuts.
Okay. All right.
What about you?
I think I'm like, there must got to be something wrong with them.
Wait, actually, ask again. Go on, do it again. I think I can come up with something better.
Complete the sentence. If someone seems to like me a lot, I tend to think that perhaps.
They have good taste. They have impeccable. Impeccable means amazing, fantastic. They have impeccable taste.
Yeah.
Or they are completely crazy.
Yeah.
Have you seen me? No.
Okay. What character trait would you like to be forgiven for?
Yeah, I saw that question. What character trait would I like to be forgiven for? I don't know, really. I think I'm perfect.
You are perfect, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's not really a compliment. It's just fact, really.
Yeah.
I think the one thing that I'd want to be forgiven for is just like there's some things which are kind of off about me sometimes. Like when you look, you're like, well, like I sweat a lot in summer.
Everybody sweats a lot in summer.
Yeah,
man.
but I sweat more than most. I sweat.
You'd
in
like to be
winter as
you'd
well.
like to be forgiven for that.
Sweating in summer.
Yeah.
I sweat in winter. I ride my bike here and I sweat.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I have ridiculously pointy nipples.
I forgive you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you forgive me? I hope so.
You should forgive him.
Oh, and I have really, really hairy legs, skinny legs.
You're not choosing any sort of like character flaws, you know?
I don't have
I
character.
can think of like at least 10 character flaws that you should be forgiven.
Tell me.
I'm just kidding.
What about you? What would you like to be forgiven for in terms of character flaws?
Character flaws? What would I like to be forgiven for? Indecisiveness. I would like to
I'm working on forgiving you for that.
Yeah, and Interrupting people. I do that a lot.
Yeah,
Interrupt
maybe
people.
I do that sometimes.
I interrupt people a lot. What else? I'll do one more. Because I don't want the list is just it's such a long list of things that I would like to be forgiven for. I like to be forgiven for.
I think for me, maybe it's timekeeping. Like I am late and things go on for too long.
Yeah.
For example, this podcast again.
Yeah. That's a tough one though. Not everyone can be really super punctual. And that's kind of unfair too, I feel. You know, the people like you know, to be honest, sometimes your sense of time is a little different or something, but it's not like an intentional thing. You're not like, I'm going to be late. I'm going to waste Natsu's time today. Again.
When was I ever late?
No, I'm just kidding. But that's a good thing to ask for forgiveness, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
What are you excessively anxious about?
I mean, that is something that is a cultural thing. And I think when I do a sham talk, I think I will go through cultural intelligence, which is what I learned on my MBA, because I'm taking an MBA. Not NBA, I'm not a basketballer. MBA, which is a Master's in Business Administration. I think I'll go through that in a sham talk, maybe.
Sorry.
On the Jack Jones, because I haven't recorded a sham talk in ages.
I'm going to interrupt you. Please forgive me.
I forgive you already.
Thank you. What do you think might be...
And that's all the time we have today. Okay, go on, one more.
What do you think might be most endearing about you?
Alright, look, you know how I said I was perfect? I don't genuinely believe that. And so when you're asking me for something endearing, first explain what endearing means. Something good about you, or something that is nice about you, something that's likable.
Yeah, I guess endearing is something that, it's something that makes people like you, or something like charming about you. It could be anything, and something that one person might find endearing about you, another person might really not. You know?
So I can't think of anything endearing about me, if I'm being entirely honest.
Yeah, you have no endearing qualities.
No. Zero.
Yeah? You have nothing. You think there. What does what would your girlfriend say? Oh, this is horrible. We're on a date and you have a girlfriend. That's not very endearing.
No, exactly.
That's horrible. You're bad. You're a terrible person, man.
I'm a terrible boyfriend.
In your own business, no less.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I reckon she would just say everything about me is endearing.
I knew he was going to say that.
She would say that because I don't know. I don't know
it.
if she would be able to point out one thing that's good about me.
Yeah.
Because there isn't much that's good about me, to be honest. Like, what's good about me?
It's taking a dark turn. What's good about you?
No, I don't hate myself.
Yeah.
Right? I love myself.
Uh-huh.
But I can't think of something good, like a specific thing. Do you know what I mean?
Specific quality that you have?
No, I do like myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't think of what people would like me for.
You have great hair, you know?
That's not really a characteristic.
I
I think I'm quite positive.
very positive, very improvisational.
Yeah, I like to make people laugh.
Yeah. It's
No.
true, yeah.
Maybe is that endearing, or that could come off as annoying?
Well, I guess being funny is an endearing quality.
Yeah, I didn't say I'm funny.
We like to make people laugh.
Yeah, that's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because people like to make people laugh. I can't say I'm funny.
I'll say it for you. You're funny.
Cheers.
Yeah.
What about you? Your question. Endearing quality.
What's an endearing quality that I have?
I don't think I can point that out in you either. I don't think I can do that.
Endearing quality?
I think you're very honest. Oh, but would that make people like you?
Is that endearing? I don't know. Am I always honest? Yeah, I don't know. I can't. It's hard. It's hard to think of an endearing quality about yourself.
How about other people?
Hmm?
I think about other people as well.
No, I can think about other people. Yeah. Other people, for sure. What about yourself? It just seems kind of like conceited or something.
Yeah, like narcissistic.
Yeah. Endearing.
I think you're honest. I think you genuinely try your best. I think you try your best, and you take your job very seriously. You take working here very seriously. You do your job as best as you can, and you give a lot of effort. You do the job well.
That's not like endearing, though.
No, I think it is. I think you'd be surprised with how many people don't really try to do their job to the best of their ability. You genuinely care about doing your job well, which is why you're a qualified teacher. You took the TEFL.
That I did.
And I got CELTA because I cared about doing my job well.
CELTA's better than TEFL.
Potatoes, potatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. Well, look, dating cards.
A bit serious.
A bit serious, yeah.
Maybe not the best cards for a first date.
Yeah.
I think this is like this should be retitled like third dating cards.
This should be titled like when you're getting a divorce, mate.
Well, these are the sorts of questions that might prevent a divorce.
Maybe.
You know, because they're really. I mean, we didn't even ask some of the really serious ones, and it's like, why would you? So, how do you behave when angry? Explode, get bitter, store the explosion for later, say nothing.
Isn't the last two pretty much the same thing?
Well, it's like, why would you ask that?
This has been Shooting the Breeze, and I've been Shannon.
And I've been Natsuo.
Thank you for joining us. Let us know what you want us to talk about in the comment section below. And until next time, have a good time. Have a good time until next time.
Have a good time until next time. I feel like you gotta come.
I'm sticking with it.
Have a good time until next time.
Until next time, have a good time all the time.
In between this time and next time, enjoy your time.
By having a good time all the time.
Yeah. That's good, man.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hello!
Hello!
Wait, let me start again. Hello.
Hello.
I changed my shirt. I had one in the back. So we're still shooting straight after last episode. But he put on his jacket. We wanted you to feel like it's a different day, a new day.
Give you a different look.
Yeah. So for the people just listening, I'm now wearing a white t-shirt, whereas before I was wearing a kind of aloha broccoli print t-shirt. It had lots of broccoli on it. And Natsuo is wearing a white t-shirt, and now he's wearing a white t-shirt with a black jacket.
Black Nike track jacket.
Yeah, a black Nike tracksuit jacket.
I love this jacket.
Yeah, it's nice. It's very nice.
It's a birthday present.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, it's a birthday present many years ago.
Oh, happy belated
I
birthday.
think it was my 28th birthday.
28th birthday, and you still got it. It looks brand new.
I kind of messed it up. 'Cause
It doesn't look brand new. Oh wow.
I got the sleeve caught in the chain of my bicycle.
Oh, what recently?
Right before I came to Japan, actually.
Oh.
But, whatever.
Oh, damn.
That's too bad.
Yeah. What were we going to talk about on this one?
I don't think you said that we were going to talk about something, but you didn't actually.
Make a mental note of what we were going to talk about.
No, I mean, you didn't verbalize it. You never actually announced what we were going to talk about.
We're going to talk about it. And it is, oh yeah, I did something very nice this morning.
Okay.
I did something very nice. There was a blind woman.
Okay, which I'm at this.
What do you think I was going to talk about? I came in and said good morning to you, as opposed to what I usually do.
I don't.
So I saw a blind woman this morning, and I helped her go to the beauty salon. She was in the wrong place. I said, "Oh, would you like some help?" in Japanese, and she said, "Oh, she's looking for the byoshitsu. She's looking for the beautician." And then I said, "Oh yeah, please come with me." And then I led her into the beauty salon, I was very chuffed about that. That made me feel good.
Yeah.
It always feels good when you can do something nice for someone. Because recently I've been feeling a little bit down. Been feeling a little bit down because I've been sick for 2 weeks now.
This dude's been sick for a long time.
Throat
Yeah.
and monomorai. I've got a sty.
I'm a bit concerned because he never really gets sick. Actually, that's not true. You have gotten sick quite a few times.
This year. Last year I didn't get sick at all.
He's got a little guy at home getting sick all the time.
Yeah, but last year I wasn't sick.
Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the one who's getting sick.
Maybe your reality is distorted. It's not real. And you think I'm sick and it's not. But maybe you're a superhero who has the ability to control reality. And so you thinking I'm sick
It's making you sick.
has made me sick.
I feel like if I was a superhero who could distort reality, that's just such a lame thing to use it for.
You might have just discovered your powers and you're exercising this new gift.
Yeah, by making you sick.
Yeah, first step. Oh wait,
Making you mildly sick.
Sham is hardly ever sick. Let me make him mildly sick. Because you still don't want me to get mad sick, yeah?
Yeah. No, I don't want that for you.
No, but
I don't want it to be too disruptive of your life.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a bit insulted that you would use it on me anyway. You could just, make that tree grow a bit.
Yeah.
That's reality as well, isn't it?
I mean, anything is, right?
Yeah.
There's no limit to what I can do, apparently. My powers are limitless, and I've chosen to use them to give you a cold. And it's just not very... I just don't think it's very creative on my part.
Creativity is not your strong suit.
No, it's not. I'll be the first to admit that.
So I helped this woman. And when was the last time you helped someone? Because before that, I cannot think of another time where I've helped someone.
Yeah, you don't strike me as somebody who helps.
No. I don't have the opportunity. I would stand up for people on the train or the bus,
Yeah.
but I don't ride the train. I don't ride the bus.
I don't even sit down anymore on the train. Barely. On the Oda-Q line, sometimes I'll sit down, but on the Senegai line, I don't sit down. So I know I'm just gonna have to get up. There's somebody that I'm just gonna have to. I mean, I don't have to, but it just feels awkward.
Because you feel like you're going to have to get up for another person.
Because there's gonna be somebody who's has a bag, or somebody who's a pensioner or something, and I'm not gonna sit there while they're
Struggling.
I'm not gonna let. It's not even they're struggling. I'm just I'm not gonna let them stand. It just seems bad. It's just not a good look. It's just bad manners. So I always just stand by the middle part, by that accordion
That accordion kind of thing.
accordion area, and I just look at my phone. Yeah.
Okay.
I just pretend that I don't see Chad. I know you saw me, Chad. I know you saw me. No, I'm just kidding.
He's got this thing. One of my mates, guy that I used to work with, we went out, all of us, and then he's seen him on the Senegai line a few times, and he reckons that.
I think we both saw each other.
You reckon you both saw each other, and you ignored each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, now I'm sort of. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I've sort of. What do you say? I gave myself up. I don't know.
You've outed yourself, basically.
Myself. Cat's out of the bag.
Cat's out of the bag, man. Yeah.
But yeah, we're talking about doing things for nice people. I feel like I did something nice for somebody recently.
What was that? What did you do?
It wasn't that nice. Some older guy, quite old. He must have been in his late 80s or something. He was pushing 90. He something fell out of his pocket. This isn't really that nice. Something fell out of his pocket, and it was a handwritten note or something. And other people walked by it, and I picked it up, and I ran up to him, and I was like, "Hey, Oji-san." So I didn't know what else to call him. I was like, "Is that rude?" But
I don't know. Maybe you can let us know in the comment section below.
I didn't mean it I was just like, "Hey, Grandpa," but I didn't mean it in a
Disrespectful way.
obviously.
Yeah.
I gave him I gave him the note, and he took it. He was like, "Oh, thank you very much." And his teeth were so nice. He had like veneers or something. His teeth were so straight and so white.
That's nice.
Yeah, not like before that. I know there was something else, but
I always make a point of telling people when their bag is open.
that's a good one.
Like, there was a guy, I dropped my son off at nursery, and there was a guy walking past, and he had not the main compartment, but the smaller compartment on the back of his bag. It was open, and there was a sandwich inside, and it was kind of hanging out. And so I went up to him. I said, excuse me, your bag is open. And he closed it. He didn't realise I took the sandwich.
Yeah.
So I had the sandwich. It was a nice sandwich. But now his bag is closed.
Yeah,
And I think that was a nice thing
that is a nice thing.
to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you came up a sandwich.
And yeah, so when you do nice things for people, you can get things like a sandwich.
Yeah, I mean, you don't do nice things out of the goodness of your heart. The reason that you do nice things is because you want to get something out of it.
No, you're wrong. The reason I do nice things is because I want a sandwich.
Okay.
I don't want to get things, I just want a sandwich.
Specifically a sandwich.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm joking. I didn't steal his sandwich. I just told him, hey, look, mate, your bag's open.
But he really had a sandwich peeking out.
He did have a sandwich peeking out, yeah.
Peeking out of the small pouch.
Yeah, it was like one of those convenience store sandwiches. Should we talk about convenience store food again?
I don't know, man. I'm kind of over convenience store food at this point. I don't really eat it as much anymore.
Same.
Yeah, it's just not. It doesn't appeal to me anymore.
Yeah, same.
I think that's probably the experience of a lot of people when they first come to Japan. They love it at first, and then they just get tired of it.
Yeah.
It's kind of just a metaphor, for life.
That got dark real quick.
That's it.
He had a sandwich poking out of his bag.
Yeah.
And I just told him.
What kind of sandwich was it? Because the kind of sandwich.
It was upside down. I didn't see.
Depending, you see, because I might take the sandwich depending on what kind it was.
No, I could just see barcode.
Just barcode.
So it was a barcode sandwich.
Yeah. What would it take for you to steal a
Nothing.
sandwich?
I would never steal a sandwich.
Never steal
Never.
a sandwich in your
I
life.
would never steal a sandwich in my life. I'd never steal a sandwich.
If you were like in an Aladdin situation, you had like a little pet monkey you wouldn't get to eat if you didn't take the sandwich.
If I was, look, honestly speaking, if I was in an Aladdin situation, I wouldn't have a pet monkey.
But what if you just came across him and you knew that he wouldn't survive out there on his own? Because it's such a dangerous world.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's not like you're. It's like this indulgence on your part having this monkey.
To be fair, he's a helper monkey, isn't he?
He is a helper monkey. I mean, they have like a. Yeah, they have a pretty. They. I don't know what to call it.
Rapport, relationship,
I don't think they have rapport.
teamwork.
Yeah, they have there's some reciprocity in the
Yeah.
relationship. It's not like the monkey is just taking. It's not like the monkey isn't bringing anything to the table.
No, the monkey gives as much as he receives.
Yeah, and he's small, so he doesn't need to eat that much.
Yeah. Well, look, all right, if I were in an Aladdin situation, of course I'll steal to get by.
Yeah,
You've got to.
yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, I mean, I think in Japan you can just go to a homeless shelter or something.
Yeah.
A food drive.
Yeah, I guess Aladdin didn't live in like a sort of socialist society where they had like social services and things.
Yeah, like a degree of social services, yeah.
Had some like good infrastructure.
Hmm.
Yeah, the story would have been a lot different.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. So, who was the last person you helped? When was the last time you helped someone? Who was the last person you helped? Mine was this morning. And then again a week ago when I helped a bloke with his sandwich. I also helped when I got my visa, when I applied for my visa last month, there was another guy with his bag open. He was an international person. I says, oh mate, well I actually said it in Japanese, oh your bag is open. I was like, oh thank you. Like he zipped it up. Because he had like his wallet sticking out and everything.
Yeah, that's so good.
No. Sometimes I help like old people with their bags if they're taking the stairs. I say, oh, today must go on.
That's always
Yeah, that makes me feel good.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good when they say yes. because they're like, oh, this guy's going to help me. I trust him. Whereas I think a lot of people would say, no, I don't trust you. But yeah, I help people whenever I can.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. It makes you feel good. It is.
It definitely makes you feel good.
Mm.
Yeah, it feels good to be needed. You know? I think. To be useful.
I think for me, it just feels good to help someone I have no connection to whatsoever.
Yeah, it's like a nice, really brief relationship you share with somebody, which is a bit hard to come by. Harder to come by here than it is in Philly, for sure. Like you have those interactions in Philly a lot more.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. People are just a bit more, I don't want, maybe friendly. Yeah, I guess people are more friendly, or just.
They're more. I think they're more easily. They're more social.
More social, a little bit more open to talk to strangers, maybe depending on where you're at.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely I've had some good experiences with people helping me in Philly, for sure.
Okay. Cool.
I missed that.
Look, let us know who you've helped or who you want to help. Do you want to help me?
Yeah,
Please help me.
I can use some help.
I could use a lot of help. We forgot to do the intro.
Did we? We did the intro.
We did the intro for the first one, I think. If I'm wrong, then just cut this in it. Welcome to Shooting the Breeze. Bang bang.
Bang.
My name is Sham, like Shaman or Shamu.
My name is Natsuo, like Natsuo.
Natsuo the Gecko.
I've never seen a gecko in person. I've seen a gecko in a cage, but I've never seen a gecko out in the wild.
This is going to be another conversation.
It's just disappointing, honestly.
This is Shooting Breeze, and we are filming from Green Square in Komae, in Tokyo. Green Square is an eikaiwa cafe where you can learn English in a nice, relaxing environment.
Mm.
And that's our episode. That's our episode for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you tune in for the next one. This has been Shooting the Breeze. Bang bang. I've been Sham.
I've been Natsuo.
See you next time.
See ya.
Welcome back. My name is Sham, like Shamaneko no Shamu.
My name is Natsuo, like Natsuo the Gecko.
And this is Shooting the Breeze.
Bang.
We're filming in Komae. We're filming Green Square in Komae, Tokyo. Green Square is an eikaiwa cafe where you can sit back, relax, learn English in a relaxing environment. We don't wear suits. Very casual, and we like to keep you motivated to study English. All the lessons are order-made for you, so if you're studying business, studying for TOEIC or IELTS, or want to study daily conversation or travel English, give us a shout or come down. Today, I wanted to suggest a topic, didn't I? So last time we were talking about tattoos, that was Natsuo's topic, and then I mentioned gyms, and I thought, let's talk about gyms, gym culture, and you wanted to know what specifically we're going to talk about. So when I first came to Japan, I said in the last one, I found it difficult to find a gym. And in Sakura Shinmachi, the closest one I could find from Sakura Shinmachi was in Bajikoin. It's about a 10-minute bike ride from my house. Fast forward 5 years, not even today, but fast forward 5 years, there were 7 gyms in Sakura Shinmachi. 7 gyms, an explosion of gyms. JoyFit, Megalos 24, there was, I'm really sorry, I keep forgetting the name, but it was like THS or something, or TVS. There were 2 of those, and there was a boxing gym, and then there was Steyr conditioning, and then there was another boxing gym, I think. No, it's JoyFit in Sakura Shinmachi. 7 gyms in the span of 5 years.
It's a lot of gyms.
It is a lot of gyms. So recently,
Everybody in Sakura Shinmachi is getting swole, you know?
everyone in Sakura Shinmachi.
Don't mess with anybody in Sakura Shinmachi.
Truth,
Because they're
fact.
all hench, as Sham would say.
No, seriously, I was walking down the road in Sakura Shinmachi the other day. My gal,
Yeah.
this Oba-chan, this old woman, my old gal, she's like, pow, like ripped, man.
Do they have to like go sideways through the pasmo because they're so like
Yeah,
so
man.
swole?
They go through the pasmo, the train gates like sideways because they're huge.
Yeah.
No word of a lie. Like even in Kitami, like there was I've joined a new gym. Enough respect to Fast Gym 24. I like your machines. I like your dumbbell selection in Kitami. Enough respect. Enough respect. I like it. I like it a lot. Please sponsor our video. So, Fast Gym 24, there's a woman there and she was really strong. She's
Obacha?
not an obacha. She was an older woman.
Okay.
She wasn't old by any means, and she wasn't muscular. She was older.
Okay.
Not old, but older.
Right.
And she wasn't muscular.
Mm-hmm.
She just had an athletic body. She didn't look too muscular, but she was lifting weights, dude. She was doing deadlifts, squats, bench press, pull-ups, everything.
Yeah.
With ease.
Yeah.
And she was doing really heavy weights. It was very impressive. It was really impressive. Really impressive. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
See ya.
Bye. Otsukaresama.
Otsukaresama.
And so I was quite impressed. I think recently a lot of Japanese people have started to go to the gym quite a lot more.
Yeah.
How many gyms are there in your area, do you reckon?
In Sancha? I don't know. There's quite a few though. In the year that I've been there, I've joined 2. But there's more. Maybe like 4 or 5. Maybe there's probably more. No, there's more than that. Because there's like kickboxing, MMA gyms, and regular gyms like what's the one? Anytime. Yeah.
Anytime Fitness,
Yeah.
Joy Fit.
The Sancha Anytime is like a lot of testosterone in that place.
Oh, big boys, huh?
Yeah, it's just like I would always go to the 3rd floor and just do cardio and run. And then, but like there's a couple times where I went to the 1st floor, and yeah, there's some. Yeah, it was intimidating. Yeah.
A couple of beefy gentlemen.
They were pretty. Yeah, they were pretty. There's some beefcakes in there.
A couple of beefcakes.
Yeah, it was just very like. I don't know. It's very, no one's talking to each other. Just pumping iron.
Well, I mean, that's interesting. Why would you think they'd be talking to each other?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I guess I'm not really a. I'm not a gym rat or anything. Or I went to gyms, but I always ran. I've always been too intimidated to go to the weight section. You know.
Oh.
So, but anyway, this isn't about my neurotic relationship with the gym.
I mean, anything to do with gyms is fine.
Okay.
Including your neurotic relationship with the gym.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear more about that.
Yeah, just I don't know. The weight room has always been. I've always been intimidated by the weight room. You know. I kind of was getting into it a little bit a couple months ago, and I can see the appeal. I really can.
Well, I mean, what intimidated you about this?
I guess it's just because other people, well, everyone there is really like, you know, strong and, you know, kind of, yeah, they're just strong. They're kind of like checking themselves out in the mirror, see the gains or whatever, which is good. You should do that. You know, you put a lot of work in, you know?
I never do that.
Yeah, he's a liar.
I never do that. I really don't.
He waits till he gets home.
I never check myself out in a mirror in the gym.
In the gym.
Oh, in the mirror. I never check myself out in the mirror.
Yeah.
I have this. I have a Sony Alpha 7 Mark III camera.
Yeah.
Why do I need a mirror?
That's
This
true.
is better than a mirror.
Yeah. You have a good point, man. But
that was the intimidating part. Was just there's so many really, really strong.
yeah, I don't know how to use I don't know how to lift weights, I guess. It was just never, because I was really small. This is a whole thing. I was really small when I was a kid. So,
Sorry.
so
You know
I
what I want to say now, right?
No, I'm still small,
Yeah, when you were a kid.
When I was a kid. I am still small, but I was like very, very small. So I did sports, like I wrestled and stuff, but I was always told not to lift weights. Because they're like, oh, it's going to stunt your growth.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
It's gonna
Little
stunt
did
you.
I know that I wasn't really going to grow much anyways. But So I was kind of always like stayed away from the weights. That being said, that was like 20 years ago, so I could have just like grown over this, grown out of
I mean,
this.
but once you start down a path, it's difficult to change, yeah?
Yeah, so I was always just doing calisthenics and stuff, so.
And like, you are like you like fighting, physical contact kind of sports, and well, physical contact sports. You like, for example, wrestling, judo, mixed martial arts, that kind of thing, yeah?
Yeah, more just like grappling, that kind of stuff.
You don't find that intimidating?
In competition, it's intimidating, but like.
But, I mean,
But, like-
me going to, like, if I do weightlifting professionally, if I go to a competition,
Fair
I
enough.
imagine.
Yeah.
But like run of the mill, going to a training session.
No, because I've done it for so long. Like I did it for such a long time at such a young age that it's kind of just. It's like when I walk into a kitchen or something, I'm just like, oh, I kind of know where I'm supposed to go, what I'm supposed to do. Maybe that's more what it is. It's just my unfamiliarity with the weight room. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna do something wrong, you know?
I think that sounds like what you're describing.
Yeah.
Like just not knowing what you're supposed to do, and then people
Probably that.
being able to acknowledge, oh, this person doesn't know what they're doing.
Yeah, I don't want to be seen as like.
No one wants to feel like someone is watching them first.
Yeah.
Especially if they feel like someone is watching me because I'm doing something wrong,
Yeah.
like incorrectly.
Yeah.
Not like wrong as in I'm stealing a car and someone's watching. Of course that's bad as well, but like if someone sees you and they think, oh, this person doesn't know what they're doing.
Yeah. It just feels like sometimes it feels like a more judgmental space than most. Like there's certain cultures that are like more judgmental than others, but I could just be like making that up.
I mean, no, I think you have a good point. And there was one really, really interesting thing in America, in the UK, and Australia. I think you've seen the rise of influencers. I mean, everywhere you've seen the rise of influencers, or people on social media who influence other people, and especially the rise of the fitness influencers. And they will record themselves in the gym, and then they'll complain about people in the gym. So they'll set up a camera on the floor and then complain when someone walks in between them and their camera. So for example, if Maxwell's working out, he's like right here, and I'll just,
I'm like, yo, bro,
hey dude, this is a public space, yo.
I'm trying to lift, man.
This is a public space, bro. You can't just set up your camera here, bro. Kind of like that, basically. But they don't do that. They complain afterwards. Oh, this person just walked in front of my shot. And then there was one that kind of blew up, where this woman was recording herself, but then she was pointing to someone in the background who was doing, they're called drag curls, yeah? So a bicep curl is when you do this. A drag curl is where you lift like this. It's a little bit easier, but it puts a little bit more of a burn, more tension on the biceps, sorry. And you traditionally do it with a barbell. He was doing it with dumbbells, but she was basically attacking him, saying, oh, what's he doing? They're like, that's not going to do anything. Now someone, I can't remember the name of this guy, he's a really famous bodybuilder, top bloke as well. He called her out on that and said, basically his message was, what he's doing is a drag curl. Now it may look unconventional because he's doing it with dumbbells and they're traditionally done with a barbell, but they are effective for bicep stimulation. More importantly, what he's not doing is pointing out other people's flaws and other people's mistakes, and not looking to shame other people.
Yeah.
You should be better and you should do better yourself and stop shaming other people. And so he called out this woman who's an influencer, and a lot of people applauded him, myself included. I think that's really not a nice thing to do, is to try and shame or humiliate someone else.
Yeah.
Especially because she was wrong. Like, the exercise he was doing was a legitimate, effective exercise.
Yeah.
That made me mad, dude.
Yeah, I mean, there's no need to like shame people, especially when they're at the gym. Like, they're probably going there for like, I don't know, to feel good about themselves.
Yeah, to be better. Anything that you want to do to be better, go to the gym, go swimming, go running, you should feel no shame about that. You should feel proud about that. If you are running on the street and you think someone's watching me because I'm doing something, no, man, you're improving yourself.
Yeah, but that's kind of like hardwired into us in a way, to feel shame in making mistakes, so it's hard. It's really difficult to avoid. I think it's like I'm always like really impressed by people who have an ability to not be fazed by that kind of stuff, work past it.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, he's a fairly shameless
I have
person. Yeah.
Well, I have no shame. No, I don't think anyone should. There's certain things that you should feel ashamed of.
Yeah.
If you do something wrong, if you shame someone else, you should feel ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, but it's not like a character flaw to have tried and failed something.
No. And it's not a character flaw to actually just try and to do something, just to make yourself better. If self-improvement is really good. It's a good thing to do. If you decide you want to learn English and you make mistakes while you're speaking English, that's no problem.
Yeah.
Like, it's necessary. If you lift weights and you feel like this is not heavy enough, as long as you're challenging yourself, that's fine. You'll always grow. You'll continue to improve. That's what I think is the most important thing, is just being able to improve. Yeah, I guess that's, I didn't have any plan when I talked about gyms, but I just think it's amazing that it kind of seems to me like a lot of Japanese people are trying to improve themselves by going to the gym, by doing yoga, by lifting weights, men and women. And I think that's really cool. It's obvious that people are trying to do that because there are so many more gyms in Japan than there used to be.
Yeah.
And that's really cool. I like that. So you guys keep up the good work. And I feel like there aren't as many eikaiwas as there used to be.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't. Yeah.
Just from what people have told me, like, people still don't know that some eikaiwas that went bankrupt a long time. I'm not going to name them.
Maybe that's to do with Corona too, though, right?
No, even before that.
Just people. Oh. People just don't want to learn English as much. Or maybe the gym has replaced learning English as a hobby. Or fitness has replaced English.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So look, if you want an experience where you can get buff and get like muscular while learning English, we can help you with that. I think we can help you with that.
Yeah.
Don't you?
I think you can. I think
maybe we can.
I think Sham could definitely help you with that. I don't know how you would do that in this space. You could do like pull-ups from the rafters, but I don't know how you're gonna marry the two together, like learning English and working out.
No, I just give people advice about like.
That's true. He does give people like workout advice.
What they can do at home, what they can eat.
Yeah.
What they can drink, and like basically I'm an advert for these different kind of protein companies and stuff. Actually, if you head over onto Sham Talk in a few weeks, you'll see my reviews for some protein companies, some health companies.
I still have an enormous jar of protein powder.
Really?
Yeah, for like a week I was doing it.
And then you gave up?
I stopped going to the gym, so.
You can have it after your grappling session.
I know. I think I don't know why. Yeah, maybe I'll get back into it. Yeah.
Just have it after grappling.
It's like whey protein.
No way.
Yeah. Yes, whey. C whey. Yeah.
Yeah, get back on it.
Yeah. Supplement game.
Supplement game. So look, that's the time, isn't it? His alarm's gone off. I've been Shamaneko no Shaman.
I've been Natsuo the Gecko.
And this has been Shooting the Breeze.
What was that?
It was a heart inside of a circle.
Ah.
And that was like meant to be. Like,
I'm just gonna give him one. Bang.
Was that in the middle of the heart?
Yeah, it was right through the heart. Arrow through the heart.
If you do want an English school where you can learn more about fitness, you can learn more about different topics, we talk about a variety of topics, just like our podcasts, but we also tailor-make the lessons for you, then why don't you pop on down to Green Square, or pop over to our website www.greensquare.jp and sign up for a free trial lesson. We also offer video lessons, so even if you are in Fukuoka, you can take a demo lesson and we can shoot the breeze together. See you next time.
See ya.